Hello Libra, and welcome to your reading, June 2022. So I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that came out was 3 cards, and I have the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. All right. We're talking about love. Doesn't have to be romantic love, but this process of offering love and receiving love through the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups in the process of allowing these waters to come into our lives. Four of Pentacles is all about keeping things safe, closed up. In love, that would be being not available or attracting people that are not available. In the Four of Pentacles, there's an illusion of safetyness because we keep things as they are, even if they're not abundant, and even if you look at this guy, he's not really comfortable here. After that, I have an Ace of Cups. So you think, all right, this month, at one point, there's a cup filled with love, peace, grace, creativity, everything that the cup is, that is going to be floating right there in the hand of God for you. And after, you have the Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands. So the Seven of Swords, this is when we're being robbed. Five of Wands, this is when we're in conflict. So why would an Ace of Cups provoke this into you? Under our Four of Pentacles and Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So this Seven of Pentacles, there's no fruit. There's no progression. This is like, oh, I'm waiting. I have no results. I'm not receiving anything. The Knight of Pentacles, which is all about our progress, is slow to begin with, but with the Seven of Pentacles, he was probably completely stopped for a long time. So if it's almost like when it came to, and that could be in your work process, in your just life experience per se, how much water you allow into it, because under that I have the Eight of Pentacles, which is investing ourselves. Now if you look at these different attitudes here, this guy is not investing anything because he's not risking anything, and this guy is completely passionate into investing himself and growing his worth. This guy stopped. So all of this process is intertwined with Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, with the water in your life in this month of June. Under the Ace of Cups, I have a Seven of Cups and a Nine of Wands. Now this is like if when it came to your relationship with reality, with how you invest yourself in life and all of that, it's like if you've reduced it into a very safe but stagnant process. Okay? And safe, I'm going to put guillemets between the word safe because it's an illusion of safety. Because you don't want to be hurt. And because you were hurt before. So when that cup arrives, you're like projecting all sorts of possibilities onto it. And since you've been hurt, and actually look how apprehensive this guy's face is. He's like, okay, where's the next one coming from? Okay, I'm just expecting it right now. And I'm making all sorts of movies of how this Knight of Cups, maybe it's a, poisonous water is bringing me here. Because I've been working, investing, I've did it before, I was hurt, and now I'm just keeping it safe. So that's why here, what is going to kind of come to light is your inner conflict when it comes to actually absorbing a new cup of love, creation, peace, serenity, and a higher vibration. Here we have the Pope with the Page of Cup and the High Priestess. The Pope and the High Priestess, right away, here we have the spiritual couple, okay? High Priestess connects with all of the, connects with the divine and the invisible aspect of it. That inner knowing, that spark of your soul within yourself, where things haven't been written but are all there. And the Pope, this is the discernment part where this cosmic intelligence passed through the right brain and went into the left brain to be rationalized into discernment, into moral integrity, into how we apply this into our life. And here he comes up with, you take the cup, Libra, you take the cup. That's his insight, let's say. Okay, bottom of the deck, I have the Sun. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is all linked to your self-expression, tapping into your waters and allowing more water so that you can create out of your self-expression from a place of plenty and not from a disempowering place because you're not sure of where you're standing or how it would be received or whatever. Let's clarify that for you, Libra. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Libra for June 2022. Libra. Another time. All right, show me that Knight of Cups. What the heck is that? Oh, sorry, you're reversed, but maybe you were reversed. Anyway, let's keep in mind it was the Three of Pentacles. So, Spirit, if it is what it is, just bring it back. Not quite. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Okay, there it is. Here's a Five of Swords with it. Strength. Okay. So that Knight of Cups. See, we're in the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups. In that water, there's sadness and sorrow and grieving. So you close the door. This speaks of the Libras out there that close the door to more water. And that can, have all the arguments to say, no, this is just another trap to hurt us. Don't fall for the dream. It's all an illusion. You're going to be hurt again. And then it creates conflict within you. How a cup sent by the divine can stir up so much inner conflict within yourself. And here, strength, because all of this is part of your baggage, okay? It's part of your, now it's integrated by your ego. This is how your ego has to protect you so that you survive here in this life It's your animalistic side. So it will, you know, growl and keep the distance and close the door and guard will well so that you don't get hurt because of that. Let's look at that Ace of Cups. What is it? Okay, there's our Three of Pentacles and there's our Sun. That Ace of Cups can be a beautiful inspiration, creativity, something that you want to build, something of a self-expression with the Sun, 5th house. Expression, joy. Three of Pentacles, I am building, I am creating something. I'm creating my reality. Seven of Swords, Five of Wands. So maybe because of that, you'll be able to take it if you listen to your Pope, and you will not sabotage it. Five of Swords here. Yeah. Time to let die, Scorpio, your old sorrows, disappointments, heartaches. Time to let them die. Don't carry them with you anymore, because they are actually preventing you from receiving new, from continuing to be in the flow and not just in a status quo where you're just like, you know, salt mine working slowly your thing, but it doesn't have any water attached to it. It doesn't have any love, peace, grace. This might have started last month with the full moon in Scorpio with its eclipse. Okay? So the self-sabotage and inner conflict, it's time to let it die. And this month you are letting it die, or you have the opportunity to let it die. Let's look at that Seven of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Yeah, it's a decision. Two of Pentacles. It cannot move forward. You cannot have any growth if you're still holding on to a concept of reality that is painful, and at the same time saying, yeah, bring it on, I want to more and I want to grow. They don't fit together. And this is Jupiter in Capricorn, so having a hard time expanding if we're holding on to our old sadnesses and limiting, having beliefs that, you know, this is all there is. So you start the month with being very clear in that difference between your lion, your higher self, your old wounds, and the opportunities of growth, of investment. Let's look at that Eight of Pentacles. The clarity on how I'm juggling, how I have a hard time actually investing myself completely into something. Maybe when it comes to relationships, when it comes to projects, when it comes to following your passion, your intuition, your creativity here with the cup. Maybe you're one step forward, one step back here. Two of Pentacles. And that's the difference between being completely invested. When we're completely invested, we see results. Things are growing. We're pouring our heart in it. We're watering the garden and working. If not, then it's just labor, but it doesn't produce anything that is fulfilling. Seven of Pentacles, you can still pay the rent and the electricity bill, but you're not fed. Seven of Cups, and here it's like if you get that understanding at the beginning of the month here. Here, let's look at your Seven of Cups. This one. where that cup that is there for you to take, you can imagine it having all sorts of things in it. And even when you can make yourself a little movie of victory, you see that little skull in the cup? Even victory can be poisonous. It's like having a hard time to believing that a cup, that feeling more, opening that valve and going to feel and allow in, can be deadly. I'm not putting my neck out there. It's gonna be cut off. They're gonna hurt me. Seven of Cups, Seven of Wands. That's why I'm on the defensive. Because I have a hard time believing that it can be fair, that it can be balanced, that people will want to give me out of the joy of giving me and sharing with me, that I'll be able to invest myself in a balanced, beautiful way. Nine of Wands, Nine of Wands. Yeah, every time it was once. Yeah, I'm not surprised here. We have the Three of Swords that wanted to come out, but it got hidden behind our Emperor. So this seems to be disappointments when it came for you to invest in you. Okay, our masculine is how we act out there, the decisions we make, how we create our empire, how we grow our ambition, our goals, and this like that. And it is also, for some of you, if it's more on a romantic level, it's how the other treats us, and how our masculine treats us also. Okay, so Nine of Wands, I've been hurt, but I am healing because I want to be happy. It all has to do with processing your emotions here. That understanding is actually going to allow you to become a Nine of Cups, where you are content and happy and not holding on to this. This is like a ball of sadness that makes you juggle, that prevents you from being out there. Let's look at the Pope and the Page of Cups. And that's the new path that's opening to you, so that you can open up here and not be conflicted anymore. The world, not conflicted anymore. Four of Wands. Instead of Five of Wands, Four of Wands. The moment you grab that cup for you, this doesn't have to be, in order to receive a higher level of love, of conscious love, we have to be able to absorb it within ourselves first before being able to have somebody offering it to us. Because if not, they would offer something that we can't even take, that we would be close to. So we need to love ourselves enough to accept to be loved to that level. Okay? And here you're finishing this cycle of being conflicted about that. And you're going to take the cup so that you can start celebrating life, connecting with people, and doing what you're doing on a completely different level. Wheel of Fortune. And here I have the King of Pentacles. So for some of you, you see, it's all, since we have a lot of pentacles here of how you invest yourself, a lot of it is directly into your own King of Pentacles. That means the part of you that finds solutions, that support you, that is there for you, that would never deny you, abandon you, sacrifice you for XYZ. Okay, when your King of Pentacles works for you, it brings you the good things in life. He's ruled by Venus. Okay, so That's how a King of Pentacles would serve you your own masculine aspect of the Pentacles. But here it seems like it had a hard time doing that because you didn't love yourself enough. But now with the Sun, and this becomes very clear, you understand it, you let yourself be transformed and finish that cycle. So I wouldn't be surprised then after if here your High Priestess, your spirituality, him is going to follow that. He's going to be able to support your soul. Bring security, safety to the soul Libra there that's having an experience here. Won't have to be so closed up and protected, but will be able to start receiving, celebrating, expressing yourself completely differently. So I'm going to write the Wheel of Fortune because in a way it's just here, but the world, death, that transformation, all of this, Two of Wands, it's a beautiful transformation due to something that you understand. So you're pushing the Wheel of Fortune. So on that, this is beautiful. My beautiful Libras, on this, I'm sending you all my love and light for the month of June. When you have these questionings and old pains coming up, okay, because I think you're going to have old pains coming up. Understand that when you have a suffering coming up, it's a part of your soul that is craving for light, that is craving for understanding and love. And the way it expresses itself, it is through pain. But when we acknowledge it, when we re-embrace it and give it what it's craving for, it's going to right away switch. It's going to transform. And the attitude and beliefs that were associated with it will dissolve right away. So, Wheel of Fortune. On this, my beautiful Libras, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. Yes, please subscribe to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, there's a description below. In the plus section, you write to me, I write to you back. Also, if you see my phone number in the comment section, it is not me. It happens sometimes. Also, thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And in order to give you back, to thank you, I do a little ceremony on the new moons. So there's going to be one on the 30th of May that maybe you're going to see that video before or not, maybe not. I don't know. And the next one will be on the 29th of June. So on this, all my love and light, and I'll see you next month. All right?